Hey everybody, what's up? John here from The Hype. Now I know I said I was going to start steering away from like games and stuff, and I know what you're thinking. This isn't Minecraft. Well, I found a game that's worth mentioning. This is called 7 Days to Die, and I'm going to be doing like a little bit of an overview on it, or just my thoughts on it so far. Now, this is a zombie creative survival game, obviously, and I gotta say, first impressions, even though it's still in the alpha stage, this is 8.6 version. It's a beautiful looking game, beautiful sounding game. The sound effects are awesome. A little glitchy, but it's still a fantastic game thus far. Now, yeah, this is an open world sandbox type game. The entire world, the ground, the trees, buildings that you find, everything is completely destructible, so you can destroy everything. Also, there's places on the ground where you can find loot. You can pick up rocks and stuff and build tools, weapons, things of that nature, and anything to survive and craft and build and live, pretty much. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, right off the bat, I'm over here at let's go to my map here. I'm over here by Spillway Lake. Now, this is the map here. Really big map, and all these different areas here that are different colors. Okay, shut up, guy. Where are you? Alright, well, let's take care of him first. Yay! Fuck out of here. So yeah, like I was saying, there's a bunch of different biomes you can go to and live in. They're all habitable. They all have like different buildings or points of interest that you can go to and like scavenge all different like ruins of buildings. The storyline behind it is like a nuclear, like World War III type deal, and now it's all roaming around as zombies. Yeah, there is wildlife here that you can hunt and get food like that. Bottom left corner, interesting, is that's your little mini map. And it also has your food bar, your health bar, your water, and your stamina. Now, you have to either make your own food, like, hunting, whatever, or scavenge, find your own. Water, you can either find your own or fill bottles up in, like, water sources and cook off the bad stuff to make it edible, or drinkable, excuse me. And that'll increase your stamina, and obviously you know what a health bar is. So this is my house right up here. This is the scenic overlook by Spillway Lake. It didn't used to look like this. I kind of fortified it a little bit with some cobblestone from a supply drop. Every 24 hours, or you can set it to however long, a plane will fly over and not necessarily where you are, but just in the map somewhere, and it'll drop supply boxes with supplies in it. Pretty nice living arrangements, don't you think? Look at this. This is fancy, right? Oh, yeah. So let's go through your controls. We got, the WASD, walking, and mouse, obviously. To run is shift. You can run in any which direction, which is useful. To crouch is control. You walk around, and this is like, they can't really detect you unless obviously they see you or smell you, or you're right next to them making noise. Basic stuff, obviously. Like I said, E is like your kind of useful button. You pick up things with it, pick up rocks, you open loot bags, you loot people, open doors, close doors. Space to jump. Left click to use your main weapon or use your main ability for that thing that you're using, and right click to use something like drink water, or use bandages or things like that. I is your inventory, obviously, and this is like your whole crafting area. You put stuff in here and you craft things. Also, they have a a timer that you can set. It's like the default settings is like when you craft, it has like a timer that it goes through. Same thing with looting, but I found that to be extremely annoying and like time consuming, and I'm not about that. And M is your map, and you can zoom in, zoom out, all these different points of interest you can drag. Generally the more populated you know, Ghost Town and this big town here, Deersville. There's going to be a lot of zombies there, a lot of dogs, a lot of like those. They have like a Hulk, like acid spitter. Not very fun. Let's go through some of the biomes. So like right here, I guess we're in like a densely populated forest area. This biome right here is like a very dreary, like dead, gloomy kind of, very apocalyptic kind of world. The other one is very beautiful to look at. This one is just creepy as shit. There's a desert biome. This one is not really, I don't really like this one because there's not that much here in terms of like things that I want. I mean, it's cool. You know, you got sand, you got aloe plants, and I think there's yucca. Yeah, there's yucca here. Which are, you know, used for, you can make aloe like cream, and then bandages, and yucca, you can make yucca juice, which is good. But yeah, there's like if you look at the map, there's like almost no buildings in the entire desert. It's mostly just like camps and stuff, and like burnt up cars that don't have anything in them. So it's eh. And I don't know if you can hear that noise. That sounds like a chainsaw. That's actually a hornet. They have hornets in this game, and they're fucking ginormous, and they creep the shit out of me, because I don't like bees to begin with, and now you got these giant hornets. Uh-oh. Oh, see, there he is. This son of a bitch. If you kill one of them, it gives you honey. Gives you a jar of honey, which I don't want that right now. I don't care for it. He can keep his honey. Fuck him. And this brings me to my least favorite biome. The frozen north up here is just a hellhole. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Mainly because it's so dense with this this forestation here. Can't see very far. You can't see enemies coming. But these guys spawn here, like the normal zombies. And then you have like these lumberjack frozen zombies that are a pain in the ass to kill, because they take just as many hits as like the fat guy. It's just such a pain. I mean, it's cool and everything, but there's nothing for me up here. I don't like it. There's like a logging cabin and like a ski resort, like hotel kind of thing up there. That's like the furthest northeast up there. But I don't know. It's pretty much the same as the house from Spillway Lake at the Scenic Overlook. There's a couple houses that are like carbon copies of each other. You know, I guess, you know, it's alpha, so they can get away with that. I'm not expecting every house to be completely different. And another thing I like about this is like a lot of these points of interest on the map, all these like brown squares, they don't necessarily have to be all houses. They can be like this. For instance, this is a barn. So this has like hay bales. It's got a whole inside. You know, it's pretty cool. And then we have like big buildings like this. I don't know exactly what this is. Words of the wise though, like random good stuff will be hiding in like random places most of the time. Like it doesn't have to be in like a wall safe somewhere, because most of the time what I've noticed is like even if it's really hard to get into, like a gun safe somewhere in a basement or something like that, chances are there's nothing in there. So the harder it is to get to doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything good in there. And we got the police station here. I'm assuming it's the police station. I don't know if it is. It says information center. But yeah, I'm assuming it is because it has like a jail back here with like corpses and stuff in it. There's good stuff back here though, in like the gun safes. Usually a lot of ammo, a lot of different types of guns and stuff. This is where I found my bazooka, I think. Also, in a lot of places, randomly spawned in anything really. It just so happens that in this backpack is a book. Now this isn't a normal book. It's like a specialty book. And what you could do is, I don't know if it'll work because I already have this, but you can mouse over it or scroll over to it, right click, look at that, and it unlocks a recipe. And that recipe will be available in like this right here. This is where all your craftable things are. You just click on the thing and it'll tell you what needs to go where in order for you to make a certain thing. So yeah, that's That's pretty cool. Also, there's blueprints. Blueprints are a bit rarer than the books, and the blueprints are usually like, so far the only ones I've seen are for like armored things, like armored gloves, boots, and jacket and stuff like that. Oh, and what do we have here? This is a supply crate. So let's see what we got. We got a bunch of water, some rebar frame, cobblestone, sawed-off shotgun, and some shotgun shells. I'm gonna take them all. And one thing I didn't know how to do is how to make cobblestone, because like in my opinion the wiki isn't the greatest with like explaining things, so I had to like watch a video of somebody doing it. And all you gotta do is you gotta take the rebar frame, put it wherever you want, and then go up to it with a either a stone axe, which I could probably make. Right, so you either go up to it with a stone axe or a you can find like a wrench places where you're scavenging. As long as you have cobblestone in your inventory, you can right click it and it'll upgrade into a cobblestone block. Look at that. Nice gas station. Whoa! Here we come. There's another plane. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. And they parachute in. You can usually see them. They stay visible for quite a little bit. There they are. Look at that. I'll get those later. But yeah, that actually brings me to my next topic. I'll get them now. Fuck it. Sometimes the plane, like depending on where you are when the plane comes, these outside zones on the map here, the very, the most north, most south, east, west, the edges are like tinted green. That's like a radiation zone, and if you step even 1 foot in there, you die instantly. And I had to learn that the hard way. So, yeah, don't do that. Now, one bad thing is that sometimes the planes, again, depending on where you are when they fly, they'll drop those supply crates into the radiation zone, so you can't get them. Also, a little fun fact, they can't land in water. So if they land in like a lake or a stream or something like that, they just keep bouncing up and down until you break them open. Which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, there's probably going to be a patch for it soon, much like the other glitches, like, again? What? I just came from there. Are you fucking with me? Well, fuck this. I don't like the snow anyway. Yeah, well, fuck you too. Yeah, a couple of the glitches are like the crawlers when you, well, first off, when they're crawling at you and they're in like, they have any bit of grass around them and you try to hit them with a melee weapon, you just hit the grass. You don't hit them at all. But they can still hit you. That's annoying. I really hope they fix that. I don't know how they're going to, but I really hope they do because I can't deal with that. Problem solved, you just shoot them in the face, but, I'd rather just melee. Also, when you do kill a crawler, they stretch out. They, like, glitch out and, like, stretch. It's weird. I'll see if I can find one and I'll show you. Alright, so here's a crawler here. Right? Hello, it's your crawler. Hey! Check it out. If I try to hit this guy, well, now it's not gonna work, but, like, watch. If I try to hit him through grass, I just hit the grass. And see, when I killed him, he like sinks into the ground and his back stretches out, and that's definitely not supposed to be like that. I don't know. Also, sometimes you can't see these fuckers on your radar, which is annoying as shit. Another little glitch is like the loot detection. So like the press E to pick up. Sometimes that's not on exactly right. So for instance, like this rock here, I could pick it up, but the same exact rock over here, I can't pick that up. For some strange reason, I don't know why, but every so often that'll happen. Also, another thing that I don't necessarily like is the amount of time it takes in between switching weapons and stuff like that. Like, as you can see, I'm using the scroll wheel to go through weapons, but even if I use the number pad, it takes forever in between switching weapons, and that's not really useful when you're trying to, like, kill zombies, when you have one, like, on your back and you're trying to switch in between, like, oh, my food's low, oh, I gotta get a Band-Aid now, I'm bleeding out, oh, now I gotta fucking, I gotta shoot this rabbit or something. Yeah, so that, I hope they fix that. Another thing I noticed is when you forge something, let's say you throw it on there, and you know how in Minecraft you can leave, and you know when you come back it'll be done. That doesn't happen with this. You put on, you know, whatever needs to be put on. You got your iron. You put that in there, and then you leave. And as soon as you leave, it stops. Like, but it'll resume once you come back. But like, you can't put it on and then leave and then come back to a pile of ingots, you know, freshly forged, which is annoying. But yeah, probably my least favorite thing is the fact that if you try to combine two things that are the same, like these lamb rations right here, and put them together to make a stack, it doesn't work. Now, if it's less than 64, I can put it together. But if the two totals of the group of the things that I'm picking up are more than 64, it doesn't work. So I have to manually sit there and go like this, like an asshole. So I really hope they do something about that, because that's annoying. Hold up, gotta kill some zombies. Come here, zombie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boom! Get out of here. But yeah, also in this game, it's not like Minecraft where you just place a block and it stays there and there can be floating blocks. There's an actual like physics system to it. So like I can't just place a block if it's unsupported by anything. You know what I mean? So that creates a whole new element of like engineering to it, which is really awesome. You know, finding different building materials, and like they have different like strengths, like build strength and stuff like that. Also, your weapons, the more you use them, as you can see, it has like a health bar. The more you use them and the more worn they get, the less damage they do. Also, if you're fatigued, you know, if you run out of stamina from running or from, you know, from hitting zombies or whatever, you run out of it, and then you do less damage. Like you can see my damage meter, like right above my my mini map there. It's going down because I'm using stamina, and that's really awesome. They gotta fix that too. The frolicking fucking deer. God, would you look at this view? It's a shame it's a zombie apocalypse, right? That's sunset though. Anywho, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. I might be putting more videos like this out in the future about 7 Days to Die, but definitely a game you guys should get hyped about. Thanks a lot for watching. The hype is real.